In an instant. In an instant. Hi guys, this is Danielle here from helpingbbuildbridgesacross.com. Labor of love with this YouTube channel. Nothing wrong with it, but just kind of, it's an effort. And it's given because I feel like we all receive differently. Some of us are audio, some of us are visual, some of us are written word, right? So I love it all. But this part is a labor because I do it because it means something to me to be able to share when I feel like sharing. But it has to be kind of a setup. It's a production, kind of getting prepared to come before you. So, with that being said, today I felt led to share in an instant. I look out a lot because there's a window here, and it moves me to share just from the heart. Without just always looking directly at the camera. So if you see me veering away, that's why. In an instant, so, I was thinking about how we are common. How we kind of connect. Lives are very different, like a fingerprint. We're very different people. We all have different environments, different experiences. Our lives mean something differently in different ways. And so I was thinking about in an instant. It was created by what recently happened. This is February 2020, and I think about Kobe Bryant and his daughter and all of the families. Every single family, every single person that was in that helicopter, their lives changed in an instant. And it kind of started with, I think about my own life being altered. Your life is changing in an instant. It's like a flash. It's like a camera, right? You just take a picture and it's changed. So why do I share? Well, I share it because it fulfills me. This is my healing ointment. This is the place that brings my life more fulfillment. It returns back to me. And, it's my journey. And so those that can connect and resonate and can get something from this is what I care about. But truthfully, in sharing, I receive back. So I was thinking about even far back to Nipsey Hussle, respectfully. I didn't know anything really about his life until, what happened to it. And then I started watching videos and I considered again in an instant. Kobe I knew of. I like basketball, but I didn't follow it where I had the love and the sweatshirt, t-shirt and living in a certain area. In that way, my share today is in an instant because this is why I talk about gratitude. Because I think about, I don't know their families, and let me say this respectfully, I just say prayers and thoughts are with them. Each and every person from the Nipsey Hussle family, they were family members. I know people see you in the world, you do videos, like, oh, you up large, never seeing the work that goes into that. That's a lot of work. And people do the things that mean something to them, and I just want to say that's their zone, respectfully. I'm not giving any perspective on that, not sharing any answers even here now. Not my job to share answers. My share is that we stop and consider. Now, this is not for everyone. Everything that is shared is not for every person. This is for the people that somehow are caught in confusion. They need help. We all need help. There are times where there are things that come in our lives that just alter our lives and change it, and we have to work through those things. And maybe we seek help. Maybe we do. We pray and we get through our counseling and devotion and find our word, our faith. Whole nother subject. The reason I'm coming here in an instant is because I've always known that. Not forever, but I'm grateful. I am so grateful that in my relationship to my Creator that I had received that prior to something happening to my husband. I believed in being silly and laughing and having fun. And some days every day is not like a circus. Every day is not like a carnival or something great. There's days you don't feel so great, but even in those spaces, God gave me a gift of being able to verbalize. Even with my own family. When I was younger, my nickname was Moody. It was Moody because I guess I had all these mood swings from what I was told. And then as I got older, I realized, yeah, I had issues. But you know what I realized? I realized as God did a work on me is what I consider it to be. I realized that, you know what? I could verbalize. I almost want to cry thinking about it. I could verbalize that, you know what? My issue, whatever I'm dealing with right now, it's not about you. I could say that. And so being married now, I was married 19 years, almost 20. And there were days that was work. We didn't start out at that meeting place. And I'm sure he had his own issues too. I'm not ever going to speak on my husband in terms of what he felt or didn't feel because he's not with us. I can share what he shared with me, but I don't really know. The things that he battled in terms of internally. But I can tell you this, that for me, God came along in my life, and one of the things that he did, many things, but one of the work was being able to tell people, you know what I'm saying? My parents, my brother, my husband, my children, my friends. I said, listen, it's not about you. I just got to work this out. This is not a great day for me. But you know what? It's not about you. I'll work it out. I'm going to do the things that I need to do, but I want you to know it's not about you, because so often we're battling things in our own life that we somehow just, we're just venom. We don't even mean to be, I don't think. I think we're just angry or just frustrated, or you can cut tension with a knife. Nobody is not. If you live long enough, you will recognize that sometimes people can feel there's something wrong. What is happening here? There's something I did or didn't do. Let me say this to you. In an instant, I connected with these women. Nipsey Hussle's significant other, Kobe Bryant's wife. I don't know these women. And there really are just two names that are known, but there are many families. What I connected with is in an instant their lives changed, because no matter what you own, no matter how much you have or don't have, it doesn't matter. There are people in your lives who you're connected with for a reason. You got a vibe. You found a rhythm. There was something about your conversation and your time spent that meant something to you. You were invested into the lives, your children. You were invested in a way people can't understand. Keyword. Not that people don't love family is a village. And everybody is very supportive and loving. I have that, so I'm grateful. But I'm saying in terms of conversation, there are things that are happening in your lives every single day, and you have someone to share that with. That's significant. So my heart is tattooed forever what happened to me in 2016 and all the valleys that have found their way to me. Those things have taught me. I've chose to receive it, but more importantly, before I leave here, before I leave the land of the living with hope that I have beyond a grave, the reality is that I just want someone else to be fed, that it doesn't have to be drama. You can feel all those pains and hurts, but you've got to make a decision. You've got to choose to find, how can I make a difference? How can I change this? It doesn't have to be a platform. It doesn't have to be a YouTube channel. It doesn't have to be a website. It could be something as simple as just choosing to love those around you. And when you don't feel good or you don't feel great, to tell people around you, you know what, this is not a good day. It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. I'm just trying to figure it out myself. I don't have answers. I'm just trying to figure out how to make my way through this and stop being the drama in the room. This is a big one for me this month. I'm not really sure why. But everything I've been posting and doing and sharing is centered around peace. People are just tired of being, someone else's drama being delivered on them. And that comes from history. That comes from, you grew up in a certain household or your childhood or certain things happened to you. You're delivering that on your family or your friends or your coworkers. At some point, we have to be accountable to the mirror. I have to pick up the mirror and say, you know what, Danielle, this is your issues. You've got to work through them. If you need help, get help. Whatever that looks like, do the work. Now, I'm sharing with you, this is not easy. That's why I have this shirt, No One Said Easy. I'm big on this. Is everywhere. This has been added now. This is something that's a stamp on the heart. When I share things on my, whatever I print out, it's because it's been shared now in my heart. We have to do the work. This is not something, because I say these words doesn't make it easy. Because I know this doesn't say, oh, I've arrived, I have received this. It means that it's work. But the work is for us to do. It's for you and it's for me. No one said easy. In an instant, life can change. So when you are around your loved ones, around the people that you care about, one person, many people, if your love and fulfillment is in your work or is in your family, wherever that is, you have people around you. There's something in your life. There's someone in your life that means something. When the chapter ends in the land of the living as we know it, it ends. So let me share one more thing. Choose to do the work. Choose to give your best. And when you don't have your best, just verbalize it. Say, you know what, guys, not a good day. I love you, but it's just not a good day. And in my silence, my distance, my moodiness is not about you. Because I recognize, I want you to know that in an instant, I understand no one promised me that my tomorrow will look the same as today. And I can receive that. And that is the very thing that allows me to make the decisions that I make. When I feel angry, I can say it. I don't feel so good. I feel a little angry, but you know what? I'm going to work it out. It has nothing to do with you, but just give me a little space. All right, guys. So in an instant, just consider that. Stop delivering your drama. Pick up the mirror. Do the work. Join me in doing the work. In an instant, life can change. Be a part of the asset column. Stop being a liability. If you are the person that's creating the storm of delivering your drama, stop. Just stop. Who promised you that it's going to be the same? Now you're going to bring all this drama to somebody else's life. Consider that. If you need help, just get help. Tell somebody I need help. It's just that simple. My sons, they are healthy. They're doing well. Thank you, Lord. But truthfully, I've told them, you have a long life to live. If something changes, get the help. Postpartum is a total different thing than when things happen. It's a shock moment. You're working through things, but we don't know. I won't be here forever. If I move, when I move on, I want my sons to know if you need help for your families, be healthy. Don't bring drama. Whatever things happen in your life, take it and do something with it. Be in the asset column. Okay, guys, it's time to stop. So, my name is Danielle, helping build bridges across.com. Please feel free to visit. Be a part of planting seeds of gratitude. Join me in this work. I have an Eagle call. Find what fits you. I'm not making you mold into this community. I'm saying pick up something and do your part. And together, we are making ripples in the water. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Danielle, helping build bridges across.com from this generation to the next. Thank you.